compressed air, high pressure compressed air, high volume compressed air, high velocity compressed air, this thing kicks. At the moment we're at the lowest setting. As we put the bigger nozzle on, you'll see it sort of kicks, but it can get flat. So you need to be, or get yourself in a very, very comfortable position, a very, very stable position, so that when you do pull that trigger, it's not going to kick you over for a start. And the upshot of that is you could end up blasting anywhere, particular places where you don't want to concentrate. The trick is, get yourself nicely weighted, leaning forward slightly, depending on whether you're left-handed or right-handed, whichever shoulder you have the nozzle on, the opposite leg sink forward, etc. Lean forward, get yourself nice and comfortable, get yourself in a nice position, make sure that the nozzle and the hoses are nice and supported before you pull that trigger to start blasting. When I pull that trigger, initially all that will happen is air will come out. It takes a few seconds for the ice to actually travel up the full length of the blast hose. There's two lengths of blast hose, 5 metre and 10 metre. This is a 5 metre one on here. 10 metre one, obviously it's going to take a little bit longer for the ice to get there. So you're going to have to wait a few seconds for the ice to get there before you actually start cleaning. So, we've introduced the ice, we're ready to go. Reset the emergency stop, hit the reset button. The trigger is now on, we're ready to blast. Depending on what you're cleaning and the type of substrate that is underneath the dirt there, it could be damaged by what you're doing, especially if you're doing something that's very delicate. So the trick is to start from a fair old distance, 150, 200 millimetres away from the surface that you're cleaning, and then move in until you can actually see it start cleaning. If you can see it start cleaning and there's no damage being done to the surface that you're cleaning, go a little bit closer. Don't go any closer than about 60 millimetres away from the surface. 60 millimetres is about the optimum distance, cleaning distance. That way the ice is up to full velocity, because as it's leaving the end of the nozzle it's still accelerating. It doesn't start to slow down until beyond the 60 millimetre point. So 60 millimetres from the surface that you're cleaning is the optimum distance. If you can get to that distance, you're going to get a more efficient cleaning process done without damaging the substrate. So I'll just demonstrate on here how versatile this thing is. Here we go. The best way to do cleaning with using this process is, unlike other media blasting processes, is so much that you want to be moving the nozzle at the speed that it's cleaning, no quicker. You start going backwards and forwards over a surface trying to get it clean, all you're doing is wasting ice. So basically, get to a nice distance, for 60 mil if you can, from the surface, start blasting, start cleaning, and just move the nozzle nice and steady across the surface. Move it along a bit, back, in, back, and just keep doing that.
Do you want the car doing?
Until the whole area that you're cleaning is clean. Yeah. There are, or there will be, places that you will come across where you will come across areas where you start cleaning, oh, it's just coming off really, really easy, and then you'll come to one point where the dirt layer is probably 3, 4, 5 times thicker than what it was on the previous bit that you were doing. stay there, dwell on it, let it clean it. This process will clean in layers if it needs to. So if you've got a really thick dirt layer that you need to get off, let it take it off, because the ice will only penetrate so far before it's sublimed to gas. So it'll penetrate, expand, blast that layer of dirt off. Next lump of ice that goes in there, it'll do the same again, and it'll keep removing it in layers, layer by layer by layer by layer, until you get down to the bottom.
Yeah.